My name is Doering, and I am a professor of learning technologies at the University of Minnesota. And I'm also the expedition leader for the North of 60 expedition here in the Canadian Arctic. The mission of this project is to create a tapestry of Arctic voices. The Inuit elders, Chukchi, Yupik, people throughout the entire circumpolar Arctic can share their voices with the world. The interviews that we've been doing are with elders who want to share their stories. They want to have the people in the South to understand how things are changing here. And there's a common strand, there's a common theme that goes throughout, and that theme is that things have changed drastically here within the last 30 years especially. Everyone talks about the sea ice, everyone talks about the new way of life, everyone talks about the two worlds that they have to dance because of the changing climate and thus because of their changing life.
My name is Belal Nakok, and I was born in a camp outside Pengnutang before we were forced to move to the community to go to school. It was the time that the government were just setting up federal residential school system. At the same time, the federal government slaughtered all the dogs across the Arctic. So our parents had no form of transportation for survival. That's why they were forced as well to move to the same location. There's a big change in the climate. It's much warmer in the summer, and the season is getting earlier and earlier. And here, it was normal that the ice is gone late August. And now, last year, we were board in June 22nd. But there are consequences. As we all know, there are always consequences when something abnormal happens in a cycle that's been going on for many, many years.
Collecting stories is an important facet of not only understanding climate change and providing an education to the general public, but it's a tradition that cannot be lost, that if we don't capture it now, it's truly lost forever. So it's not only an insight into where the climate has been, but where it's now, and possibly where it's going.
Seasons are earlier, especially like spring used to be late, but now it's getting earlier and earlier and earlier. It's kind of hard to predict how it is now, right? Because the last 20 years, what the elders are saying, that the weather has changed quite a bit.
So we've been collecting these stories for the last 2 weeks that are only the start of this collection of the tapestry of voices from throughout the entire world. And you can actually follow along at n60.co. That's the project here in the Arctic, and you can also see all the other voices that have been collected at chasingseals.com.